Treat depression naturally with these 6 home remedies. Depression is one of the most common emotional disorders. It is characterized by deep sadness, in addition to irritability and loss of interest in life. It can be caused by a specific situation or due to imbalances in hormones or because of environmental factors. Its appearance is common in teens and children, but adults also tend to suffer from it regularly. The most worrisome thing in relation to its development is that, given that it has become so common, many ignore its symptoms and the importance of taking care of it at an opportune time. As a consequence, this can cause both physical and emotional problems, and you will experience a notable change in your quality of life. Because of this, it's important that you take care of it as early as possible. In addition to seeking professional help, you can benefit from the properties of some natural remedies. We want to use this opportunity to share 6 natural remedies that you should try if you feel affected by this problem. Take note. Cardamom. Cardamom is a natural ingredient that helps to combat the negative effects of free radicals around the cells since it decreases oxidative stress. Thanks to its properties, it regulates the neurotransmitters in the brain and fights depression by stimulating the segregation of serotonin. Ingredients: 1 cup of milk, 250 milliliters, 1/2 teaspoon of cardamom powder, 5 grams. Preparation: heat the cup of milk. When it's warm, add the cardamom powder. How to consume. Before you experience the first symptom of depression, drink this once a day. Saffron. Saffron is a natural source of B vitamins and keratin. Both are necessary for the optimal production of serotonin in the brain. In fact, its effects have been compared to those of the medicine Prozac, used to treat depression. Ingredients: 1/4 teaspoon of saffron, 1 gram, 1 cup of orange juice, 200 milliliters. Preparation: mix the saffron with the orange juice. How to consume. Drink twice a day, every day until you notice a difference in your depression symptoms. Apples. Apples contain a high level of vitamin B and essential minerals whose assimilation can help to protect the nervous cells that send signals to the brain. These effects, in addition to its antioxidant actions, help to control emotional imbalances, including those that cause depression. Juice from 1 apple, 1 cup of milk, 250 milliliters, 1 tablespoon of honey, 25 grams. Preparation. Extract the juice from a ripe apple and mix in a blender with a cup of warm milk and tablespoon of honey. How to consume. Drink in the morning and before going to bed. Honey. The natural sugars in honey are powerful antidepressants that help to treat this disorder. Eating it helps to stimulate the production of endorphins and serotonin, which controls nervous imbalances and stress. Ingredients. Two tablespoons of honey, 50 grams, 1 cup of almond milk, 250 milliliters. Preparation. Add the tablespoons of honey to the cup of warm almond milk and mix until well blended. How to consume. Drink 1 hour before bed. John's wort. John's wort, or hypericum, has medicinal properties that help to combat mild symptoms of depression. Its components have an antidepressant effects because it blocks the actions of chemical substances that worsen your mood. Ingredients. 2 tablespoons of street. John's wort, 20 grams, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation. Add the 2 tablespoons of street. John's wort to the cup of boiling water and let sit for 10–15 minutes. After this amount of time, filter with an colander and then drink. How to consume. Make 1 cup and drink before the first symptom of depression. Drink 2 cups a day. Nutmeg. Nutmeg has properties that help to increase the levels of serotonin in the brain to better your mood in states of depression. Ingredients. ½ teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 2 grams, 1 cup of water, 250 milliliters. Preparation. Bring the cup of water to a boil and add the ground nutmeg. Let sit until it is at temperature that is safe to drink. How to consume. Drink this before the first sign of depression. Drink every day until you feel better. Are you experiencing an episode of depression? Choose one of the remedies we mentioned and show yourself how great you are at dealing with these symptoms. If you're already taking some type of medicine for depression, consult your doctor first so you can avoid any adverse reactions.